Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you're having a nice time and that you're checking out the movies that I have reviewed so far. So today I have another movie suggestion for you guys, and the title of the movie is AlRawabi School for Girls. Like, this is a teen show, high school students of course, but it's a girls only show. So I think it fits everyone because we are doing it for fun, and it can also be watched by families together, like during the weekend. So let me tell you more about the movie. So the main character is Mariam, and she's actually one of the most disciplined students in the school, but she gets bullied by this rich kid called Lion and her two besties. So maybe it actually can act as a reminder. It can be like one of the life you used to have in high school. Maybe you are getting bullied, and so this is one of the movies that can make you laugh, not feel sad, of course, because it's all kids stuff. And of course, if you are watching it as a family, it's time to talk to your children and tell them, "Oh, I don't want to turn you to turn out like this," and also learn some of the tricks they are applying at school today, so that you don't end up being the parent who defends their child, and then at school they are the real bullies. They are not the one being bullied. So in among the two main characters, Lion is such an actress. Like, she can really fake the tears and everything, and so the teachers tend to show her lots of favor because of course she's rich and her dad has lots of influence in school. So she gets away with most of the stuff that she does to Mariam, and she continually bullies even the teachers, the school workers. Like, yes, it's a good movie, but we don't really want to see this happening in the society. Like, can you imagine if this was your child? What would you do? And then you're not at school, and then the teachers are favoring her for some handouts, maybe from you. If you really discovered what was going on, would you continue giving them the handouts, or you'll be like, no, there is no one here who is going to be treated in a specific manner because all kids are required school? Like, maybe at some point, I really think that guys should uphold their integrity and overlook their emotions. So let's go back to the movie, and this is what the other kids decide to do. So Mariam teams up with her bestie and another new kid at school who had been exiled from another school for poor behavior. Her name is Nodi, or no, I'm not so sure. When you watch the movie, you'll get it. So yeah, there are three of them, and so they decide to do their revenge on their own against Lion and her two besties. So like, now the show is all about revenge and watching Lion being shamed, although she's this cool kid who can't be bullied by anyone. Mariam gets her way through. Like, at some point she takes a recording from her phone where she is insulting the teachers, and then switches on the fire alarm, so all the kids are at the assembly point. And then guess what she does? She takes the recording and then places them on the school's loudspeaker so everyone can hear what Lion thinks about the teachers, and then she ends up getting punished. So she's here, the cool kid now, has she's wearing an apron, cleaning the school, and yeah, it's sort of tough for her. can really pity her, but I think you should have thought about the consequences before. She had beaten Mariam up, and Mariam was fed up with her behavior, and she decided to take the matter onto her hands. And then something else. What else have I noticed? Like at first, Mariam is so scared about even reporting the whole case. Like she's scared about what the girls will do to her, and she ends up being exiled from school for 2 weeks. When Lion and her besties who beat her up are not exiled from school. So the consequences of fear. And when we visit Mariam's house, she has these posters that try to encourage her that the future is female, be brave. So after going through all this stuff, maybe her mindset changes and she decides, instead of reporting them, I'm gonna take action onto my own hands. So if you want to know the consequences that Mariam really faced from her actions of deciding not to report the case and cowering, maybe you can consider watching the movie. Like, yeah, you really want to know what it will cost you if you decide to do revenge on your own instead of reporting to the authorities. Like, there's always this thing when you decide to revenge on a person. There's a saying that goes, revenge ruins you, not the person that you are revenging against, not the person that you are trying to harm. You're the one who gets harmed. Like, the more you plan evil, the more evil you become. So I'm expecting to see, as the movie goes on, that Mariam is turning into this evil kid. But you may never know, she may end up getting her victory at some point. The movies can head in any direction. This is a must watch for you guys. Or maybe you are this kind of person who still continues thinking that you are cool while guys are planning their revenge on you. So it's up to you, and of course you should watch out the kind of guys you hang out with, because you could be hanging out with someone and they are still planning to exercise their revenge on you. Because when one of Mariam's bestie, Dinah, thinks that she has made quite new friends after their breakup with Mariam, she ends up with the wrong gang. And Lion and her friends they pretend to be her friend, but they are always making fun of her, and they even paint her trousers and then post the image online. So it's hell weird when you have people close to you and you don't trust them, or all they want is to cause you harm. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you really watch the movie. There's a lot to learn from it, and of course avoid some of the bad things that could come upon us in life. I never thought I would say this, but maybe some shows really apply to our real life. Like, we can get something from there. Looking forward to watching more movies with you. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. I love you guys. Continue showing your support. So